So the countdown. So welcome to our Super Bowl savings promotion. It truly started yesterday, 2/5 at 8 a.m. and it will run through Sunday to 11. The countdown to the big game is on, but the winning play could be at your front door. Rocket Mortgage is offering a special promotion we're cheering for. If you've been waiting for the right moment, this might be it. Here's the play by play: new purchases and new refinances. So we have them both on the list. Okay. Will receive a credit at closing equal to 0.75% of the loan amount. Yep. You must apply and lock your loan between February 5th and February 11th to take advantage of this promotion. This offer is available on selected loan types only. Reach out if you're ready to take the next step or would like to know more. I'm here to answer any questions, walk you through any options. Don't forget to watch for Rockets 2026 Super Bowl commercial on Sunday. If you remember in 2025, that Super Bowl, we had the whole stadium singing along with us. That was, you know, we made history that day. That was pretty impressive. So that's huge. So I know we throw out percentages, and I'm feeling like my marketing department right now. We're a numbers industry, not words, right? So on in my higher end markets, like in California, on a $950,000 purchase, let's just say this buyer's only putting 5% down, takes a loan amount up to 902,500. You multiply that by 75 basis points, and that's over a $6,700 lender credit. That's huge. Who wants to save 6,700 bucks? Billy Haga does every single time. Sign me up, right? So on a $750,000 purchase, which is 5% down, that loan amount $712,500. Okay, you multiply that by 0.75%, that's over a $5,000 savings. In some of my mid to lower markets, and let's drop down to a $500,000 purchase with 5% down. That's a loan amount of 475 at 75 basis points. That's over a $3,500 credit, right? 3,500 bucks is nothing to sneeze at or cough at. In my case, that's huge, right? For a $250,000 purchase, with just 3% down, that's a loan amount of 242,500. Multiply it by that 75 basis points, and that's over an $1,800 credit. Okay, Rocky just giving money away. This is lender. This isn't a grant. This isn't anything other than Rocket giving away money to help our clients find their way home. That's it. It's the only reason. Okay. The thing is, it's not limited. So it isn't like they're setting, $5 million over in this account. Once it's exhausted, oh, we'll look at it again next year. No, this is every day us doing what a company should do in all markets to help everyone get out of a rent trap, right? We can't stand it. So, who do you have actively looking right now? All right. So now I want you to start thinking of your clients, right? Who can benefit from a lender credit almost 1%, almost 1%. So, if you've got anyone who's currently looking right now, remember we pull a soft credit report. So, whatever they have in play now, if they look somewhere else, let me pull credit. Let me see what we can do on our side with our programs and our promo, and it won't even affect the deal they currently have, right? That they've already been pre-approved for, which is great. Okay? Second opinions are great at times, especially if you've got somebody like Rocket who's throwing specials and promos and coming up with different things all the time. Okay? So I definitely want you to refer those clients to me. Let's get them in a position. Let's get them in the game, and let's figure out what we need to do for them. Okay? Um, who do you have that's kind of fallen off? Need some good news to ignite their excitement and gets them up looking for their next home or their first home, right? We all have those clients. Who do you have that was pre approved last year but didn't close? Perfect candidates. Okay, perfect. Let's talk about the refinances, right? So if you've had a client who closed, I would say in the last 3 years, great candidates for a refinance. Um, Before COVID, and those years, that should be pretty good too, because rates were high. The only reason why, rates dropped was because of COVID. Remember, rates were here. They went all the way down to like 2%, two and a quarter. Yeah, it was because of COVID. So prior to COVID, after COVID, these are great. These are great plays for us. Okay, mind you, these new conversations, right? This generates new conversations. New conversations bring up more information. Great time to ask for referrals, right? They got friends, family, coworkers, and they know their situation and what's going on with them, um, their own situation. How can we improve them? But let's get the phones ringing. Let's uh, let's get some past clients on the phone, and let's see what we can do about improving their current situation. Okay, that's huge. I mean, if you're refinancing and you're saving, $100 to $200, people go, well, that's not much of a savings. Well, if you take that savings, if it's not that big of a deal, that means you don't need to save that money. So if it's not a big deal, take that savings, apply it to your principal each month, and see how many years you can cut off your mortgage, right? Normally a couple $100 to cut off 5 to 7 years, maybe even 10 years, depending on what your balance is and things of that nature. So every scenario is different, right? Everyone's got a different rate, different loan amount. They owe different amounts. Their debt's different, right? So every scenario, I want to see. I want to see what I can do to help, right? We're in the helping business. We're in the education business, right? That's what we do, right? We've all been deemed the educator in our local markets. We're the go-tos. So continue being that for your local market. Help me get this word out. I know Mary's emailed it all out to everybody, so you should have it. If you don't have it, um, please text in the box um, Super Bowl savings, right? Type in Super Bowl savings and we'll get the information out to you. Okay. That's all I have for you today. Like I said, I'm coming back from being really sick, trying not to let the devil's cough come back into play here and kind of wrap this up a little bit. But please help spread the word about our Super Bowl savings. I will have my phone on and laptop all weekend. So together, let's see how many clients we can get in the game mode and ready to find their next home. Let's get them verified, approved, right? Verified approved, not pre-approved. I think pre-approved's a past comment statement for me. Everything is going to be verified approved from this point on because we're now submitting all of our clients prior to going to contract into our underwriting for a full underwriting review and underwrite for that particular client, right? That's what's allowing us to close in 15 to 20 days versus 20 to 30 days. That's now just under a cash offer because that client's been underwritten. If you're looking at pre-approvals from a loan officer, that means that client hasn't been underwritten by an underwriter, right? So they fall below our offer based off of, cash, verified, and pre-approved. So let's go get them this weekend. We've got a lot of opportunities, a lot of people to contact, right? I've got a whole slew of people I need to reach out to. So I'm definitely going to be on the phones, making those contacts as well. Mind you, I'm going to have probably some clients who should be available. I should have, I'm not even going to give a number, but I should have some opportunity to pass out as well. So let's work hard this weekend. Like I said, I'll have my laptop and phone on all weekend. Um, let's get them all verified, approved, and under contract. All right. Good luck to everybody this weekend. Let's make it an awesome weekend. And let's see how many people that we can help. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate you. Bye bye.